You know, when they say, get married, have kids, what they not telling you is, what's tea, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Kay, also known as She's So Bougie, and today we're going to do a get ready with me before I go get my nails done, okay? Okay, let's get it popping. So as you can see, my hair is a mess right now. It is pent up because I just came from the gym. What I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my hair and then I'm going to do my makeup. But as you can see, I already did my eyebrows off screen. Do not scream when you see this hair because it is truly a mess. But we're going to transform. And that is what this blog is going to be about. Not this blog, but this is what this page is going to be about. Making sure that you transform to be your best self. And that is something that I'm working on all 2025. Okay? Okay. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and brush my hair. I know you can't see no parts. I know. Because this has been in my hair for the last 3 months. Yes. Yes, 3 months. But it don't look bad. I just need to... Let's get it together. Let's get it together. So the purpose of my channel is what I want to do is I want to start doing some self-prioritization. And what that means is focusing on you, girl. Focus on you. I have a daughter that is 16 years old right now. And I also have a husband. I was making sure everybody else was a priority and was not thinking about me. Was not thinking about me to the point where I have gained probably like over 40 pounds. If give or take, which I last year did not feel like myself. So, you know, when they say get married, have kids, what they not telling you is make sure you don't forget yourself. Okay? Because that is definitely what I did. And I'm trying to make sure this year I'm taking that back. But I'm doing it on a vlog version because I want to have people that's going to hold me accountable. So, join the crew, y'all. Join the bougie crew. I can't have that name and then sit around here not looking together. So, I'm starting off by just curling my hair. And I put some heat to it so once I flexi rod it, it can go ahead and just bounce out once I'm finished. And then while I'm letting it like sit in the curl, I'll do my makeup. One thing about it was I wanted to start this blog since year 2020, but I was so scared. And of course, I guess that's everybody's issue. We're all scared until we actually get out there and do it. I was scared of being judged, scared of like failing. It's like, how can you fail when you're just enjoying life? But I was just scared of people's judgment. But, baby, if you hold on to that, you'll be scared for the rest of your life because people are going to judge whether you're doing good or bad. That's something I have come to the conclusion of. So it's like 2025, we're no longer holding on to that type of fear. Of like, oh, what if somebody says something? And what if they don't? What if they don't? Then what? So, I used to look at all those like inspirational quotes and everything of like, but what if I fail? But what if you don't fail? And I would never listen to it. But this year, I'm going to make sure that I'm taking heed to those things, those motivational quotes and speeches that I've heard over the years. Because it's important. Like I said, I am a mother and a wife. And sometimes that can take a lot, especially because I'm like, they call me what, the helicopter mom, but I've determined that this year I'm going to let my daughter, I'm going to let her go, because you got to start making some decisions and doing some things for yourself, and I tell her that all the time, but it's like, I wasn't letting go, which I think she's fine. It was me. It was me. It's me, oh Lord. In the meantime, between time, while I'm going to go to this nail salon and run a couple errands, I am going to make sure I look decent. Because all 2024, I walked around with sweatpants and a hat on. No. No, honey. No. Because one thing I didn't realize, I was like making sure I was taking care of home, making sure I was taking care of my daughter, but I was not taking care of myself. And without taking care of myself, I'm not representing them or myself. So that is what we will be focusing on. So I hope you guys are along for the journey. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to forget about my family. I ain't going to do all of that now. But I want to make sure that in order for me to take care of them before I can pour in their cup, I need my cup to be full. And I decided to pick up my camera to vlog in the morning. And I'm not a morning person. So it's like I still be getting my thoughts together in the morning. And it's like, what do I talk about? Because I'm still thinking and processing. But girl, early in the morning or not, we are going to vibe out. I'll do my makeup next, and then I'll touch up the front of my leave out. And this hair that I have is from Nadula Hair Company. Granted, they're not sponsoring me, but I still want to give them a little shout out because, like I said, this hair has been in my head for the last 3 months. Not taken down, just washed and kept it moving. So, can't hate on her. So next, I'm going to go ahead and put some primer on my face. I just recently washed my face, so it does look a little dry. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of primer on my face. I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. My daughter got this for me 1 year for Christmas. And I'll go ahead and rub that in. And yes, I'm doing a full face, like, well, my version of a full face. Because, again, we finna self-prioritize. So, I don't want to step out the house not looking tea. Especially, I'm not just running to the nail salon. I'm going to go and run a couple of errands. And no longer are the days that you just put on a baseball cap and keep it moving. Honey, no. We are coming back into ourself. Because that's what happens when you get into this mode of like, I want to make sure my family is taken care of. I'm going to use also Born This Way. This is the medium to full coverage foundation. Oop, did it drop on me? It's a little sticky. It's getting sticky. Just playing. I'm going to use my brush. I love these brushes. I don't know the name of it. I got it from TJ Maxx probably. TJ Maxx, I'm sure. That's my store. So we'll go in there a couple of times together. But yes, what I was saying is when you get into that mode of like, want to take care of my family, want to take care of my house, you sometimes, that was rude. Sometimes you forget about yourself. And that's what I did. So this is just going to be for anybody that's like in that mode of like mommy and wife. Make sure you are thinking about yourself. Make some time for yourself. Whether that's taking a little lunch date to yourself or going to the spa. Something like that. It could be as simple as going to get your nails done, like what I'm going to do today, and getting your hair done just to make yourself feel good and look good. Because if you look good, then you typically seem to feel good as well. Not that I'm a motivational speaker or anything. I'm just getting on here telling my truth, and hopefully that it can help somebody else. And hopefully as me going through this journey and including you guys along with me, you guys will want to stay because we're finna get into some self-care and we can do it together. Hopefully I can give y'all some ideas. Y'all can leave comments and give me some ideas. So, because I'm just getting started, some of my little equipment was being shady and faulty. Like, how dare my light fall? How dare it falls in the middle of me giving my spiel? So now that I have my foundation set, I'm letting it like seep in because sometimes it can look like while it's drying up, it still won't show like the full, it look like I'm a little lighter than I am, but it will fall in place soon. So next, after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and use my concealer, which is also a Born This Way concealer. I don't know if you can see that, if we can zoom in. This is old for me. As you can see, I got stuff all on it. And it's under the color Caramel Drizzle. And I don't want to ramble too much, especially if I don't have to. So I'll just sit back and put on some music while you guys look at me do my makeup. Go ahead and give me a damp beauty blender. I'm just wetting it just a little bit. And what I'll go ahead and do, I use two setting powders, both by the same brand. They're Laura Mercier, but I use the translucent medium deep on my chin and on my forehead, and then up under my eyes, I like it to be a little brighter, so I'll go ahead and use the translucent honey one. What are some contents that you guys would love to see for like self-care? I know some things I have in mind, but I want to know like just what do you guys consider self-care? As I was getting into wanting to do YouTube, I was trying to figure out like what would I talk about, like what would be my thing, and I really thought that beauty, makeup, and everything would be like my little thing, my what they call it, your niche. And I'm like, after I did like some research, not research, self-research, because I've been, like I say, wanting to focus and hone in on what do Kendra like, what do Kay like, what is she looking to do for this year and for herself, so she can benefit herself first, and then it pours into her family. And I was like, after I put everything down, I'm like, beauty was not on the list. But I know how to do my own makeup. But it was not hitting the list for me. And I was like, so shocked. I just knew it was going to be, my thing would be I would get on here and want to do beauty and lifestyle. I just fall into that umbrella with the girlies and have a good time just making myself look good. Not it. That was not my thing. So I was like, I'm so glad I found that out. I'm so glad that I found out what my thing was so I can hone in on that. So thank God. Because I don't want to jump on something just because everybody else is jumping on it. But I do want to find what's my thing. So I'm going to experiment because I do not know how to do contouring. But this is my little concoction that I made it for myself, and it works for me. So if it works for me, hey, I ain't gonna change it. So I use, this is so old. I don't even know if they have this in the stores no more. I found this at the NYX store when it was in the mall. This is the Born to Glow by NYX. And it is in the color, I don't know if it gave me a color, walnut. But the thing is, once I bought this, I was like, this is a little dark for me. So I was like, let me use it as a contour. And that's what we're going to do. No, the camera is not looking like it's dark at all. But from looking in the mirror, this is not my shade, but it works. Y'all gonna see in just a few minutes that, yes, girl, it works. So I'm just taking my bigger beauty blender. I just damped it really quick. This is my holy grail because you see it comes in the angles. It can get in the nicks and crannies. Yes, honey. Yes, I love this baby. I don't know where I found it at, and I'm pretty sure it's not hard to find because I usually see them like in Walgreens and stuff, but it's super big and I love it. So when I just said it's super big, my mind is super, super childish, and so is my husband. So we'll be like, that's what she said. Like, grow up. Grow up. So just going ahead and bringing it down. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of giving like a little darker, like a little to me, a little contour. It's going to blend in up at the hairline. And as you can see, I still have the setting powder on because I wanted to what the girls call it, bake. So I wanted to bake a little bit. I got right here my little brush and I'm just going to brush it away. So at this point, I'm pretty much like done with my face base, I like to say. So I like to, at this point, to go and focus on my eyes, because my eyes is like, if I don't do anything else for makeup that day, if I just want to get up out of bed, I'm going to make sure that my eyes is looking okay. What they say, the eyes is the window to the soul. I don't know about all of that. Yes, 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 but the eyes is going to make sure it's popping. So what I do is I go ahead and take a black NYX pencil, which you can get any pencil. I see people do the pencils from the hair store. And I want to go in and do my waterline. But I'm using my mirror right here. I just stole at my daughter's room. Because I really want to really get into my waterline for real, for real. Sometimes I feel like I just make it like a smudge, which is okay. But I really want to do my waterline exactly today. Boom. Waterline done. And then I use this. This is my baby. Everywhere I go, she goes with me. This is also a NYX product. It's the NYX. Can you guys see it? Is it focusing? It is called the Epic Ink Liner. And let me just put this disclaimer out here. I'm not a makeup artist. I do not know all the right words. I just do my makeup. I just do me. And I used to pay for my daughter to get her makeup done, but I'm like, girl, you got a little bit of skills. Nah, I ain't never worked at MAC or nothing, but you can do something. And I actually did her makeup for homecoming. Now the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I have this little sample that I got from Sephora of Rare Beauty. This is in the color Joy. Loved it, love it. Top T, because top tier. I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to try it because it might not come up on my skin. But it's giving like a very like cool peachy color. And usually I'm a pink girly. I like pink. But I was like, this is like really giving my skin some justice. So I got the little sample thing. Once this is gone, I'm definitely going to get the real deal. The real deal. I'm the type of girl, I got to get samples first before I get it. Because I don't want to play around and I really don't like it. But yes, that was it for me. How do you guys put on your blush? Because I just dab it in until it looks like a little rosy cheek. And like I said, I'm a simple girly, so I want to try this out because the girls told me to. The girls told me to. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm joining the YouTube family because y'all had me going about everything y'all was telling about. Like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And while I was going out buying it. So the girlies told me to get the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Got it. So I'll go ahead and put this on my under eyelash. I'm going to zoom in with this mirror, so bear with me. And lately, I've been liking to do a little shadow, but I make it very natural looking. Like, I don't want to do like any glitter or anything. I just want to do simple colors. So I have this palette that I picked up from, again, TJ Maxx. It's a Morphe palette. And I would probably use like these two colors. Like, because it's giving like a little, like calm, cool. I might even use this one. That might be cute too. But I like to do a little darken the outer, and then make it lighter in the inner. And then in the inner, I'm going to use the dust drip right here. Just to give like a little brown. You see, it's giving like a little desert. I like that. And on my lashes, I've been wanting to do a little simple lash lately. My favorite lash to use is Kiss. So I'm the type of girly, I use the strip lashes because it works for me. And I love it. I can take them off at night. I ain't got to worry about nothing being on my face when I'm sleeping and bending up or anything. I got my lashes done, like the individual is done, for my daughter's 16th birthday when we went out of the country. Like, I'll do it for those type of occasions, but just everyday makeup, we're going to stick to the strips. Even though I see that the girlies are doing the lash clusters, which I'm like, I would love to learn how to do the lash clusters. So me, I like to be a little bit extra. Like, why not? And I go ahead and make me a faux mauve. Just something a little dainty, nothing too much, you know. And I know that the girlies are done with like bronzing, but for me, I always love to do like my lip right here. Just to give it a little shimmer. Because I actually have a built-in lip liner. Boom. I always want to do like the trends and stuff that the girls are doing with the lip liners, but I'm like, with my lip liner, let me go ahead and do it. So I put a little bronze on the top of my lip liner, and then just a little bit on like my nose. And yes, I use my finger on my nose just to give it a little shine, and then do a little Morphe setting spray. And boom. So that is my makeup routine, what makes me feel like, oh my gosh, like, yes, it's time to step out. So now that my makeup is done, now I can kind of start, like, letting my curls down, because I'm pretty sure that they're all in place once I start letting them out. But I like to wash my hands after I finish doing makeup, because you just have makeup everywhere. So as you can see, the curls are in. I'm just going to touch up the top. Once my cheek get hot again, I can go ahead and touch up the top. And that is a get ready with me. I'm just going to throw on some jeans and a t-shirt, and we're got to go get these nails and this hair did. You guys have a great one. Thank you for tuning in with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and touch that bell to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys back for another self-care, self-prioritization 2025.